What's up, everybody? My name is Praetorian, and welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to start by detailing that ridge that we built last episode, and then we're going to get to constructing our house right here on this foundation that we've got going on. I started out by finishing up the ridge that we constructed in our last episode, just by adding some bushes and some flowers along with some glowberries. I was able to add a lot of life to it, make it look a lot better. The glowberries will also help by adding some ambient background light. And then after adding these, I added in some ground light, just using some glowstone covered by moss carpet, which looks fantastic. It just blends in so nicely, you can barely notice it's there. After adding the lights, I had a sneezing fit that I cut out, so that you wouldn't have to listen to it. And I stepped back and looked at the wall, wishing that it finished itself, but it didn't. I'm not sure why. Next step was to add the path. Now, I do the pathways the same way that I terrain, just by using odd numbers. So I started with 5, moved on to 3, and I kind of want to curve this around the cliff face. So I step back, take a look, and see where I'm going, and then angle it in towards the cliff. Now I do it one wide so I can, and then I place dirt in the wrong space, which is, you know, that's fine. That's because I can't use my mouse. I do it one wide so that I can get the shape that I'm looking for before kind of expanding it out. And you'll see how I do that in just a second. I had a pretty good idea of how I wanted the path layout to work. And here I'm just trying to figure out how to get it right to the center of the mine steps, which I was able to get done. And there's our overall basic shape. Looks pretty good. So to expand it, what we want to do is just kind of make an outline on one side or the other. And that will keep our curvature. And then if you want to get it wider, in this case I went with 3 blocks wide, you just expand it back on the other side as well. Now this left us with an open area sort of in the middle around the path, where I thought it might be a good idea to add a couple custom spruce trees. I originally thought maybe 2 larger spruce trees and 2 smaller. But eventually I took out the smaller ones. There wasn't going to be enough space for them, so I just got rid of them. I'll go ahead and do a block by block tutorial on these trees. I think they always come out looking really nice, and you'll see them here in just a second. I'm just adding some branches and then adding the leaves in just a second. And I try to kind of curve the branches around in the same way. Oh, not that way. Let's cut that off there. There we go. That's better. That's the right way. And it gives it, oh, I forgot which way. Okay, this way. It gives it a nice sort of round look. Nope, not up there. There we go. See, I really can't use my mouse, but it's fine. I start adding leaves to the lower levels, and this will give me something to stand on as I kind of move up and continue building the tree up. It's handy to have this. I don't have scaffolding yet. Maybe that'll be something I do next episode, is go find some bamboo. But for the now time, using these leaves as support will be good enough. So I move up to the next level, start branching out, and that's and then it fell. All right, well, there we have it. And just kind of keep moving up, adding leaves in small clumps that are, you know, connected, but separate enough so that if you're standing under the spruce tree looking up, you can still see the sky. I don't want to block out all the light from underneath. Is that 2 wandering traders over there? They are spawning all over the place. I don't even... What the heck? Alright, after I finished up the trees, I kind of came down here and thought it might be a good idea to add some bushes at the bottom. I realized after the fact that the spruce leaves kind of just blended in with the trees and it didn't look all that great, so I ended up switching these out for birch leaves, which looks a lot better. Just a little bit different of a color makes it kind of pop. Now I want to add in some detail underneath the trees, and to do that I'm just going to use some coarse dirt and podzol. It's just a small detail, you know, a lot of people might not even notice, but it changes the feel of the terrain a little bit. Makes it feel like these trees have been here, have shed some pine needles, and yeah, just overall gives it a better look. Podzol's done. Just gonna throw in some coarse dirt to tidy everything up here and sort of blend it in. I think that looks pretty good. And just a final touch. Perfect. Yeah, I think that's looking good. Yeah, let me know what you think about that in the comments. I think that looks really good. Those spruce trees really tie everything together, and custom trees always make a world. Oh, yep. No, see, now I want to get rid of these leaves and change them for the birch tree leaves. They just blended in. I don't know. Yep, that's better. And with a little ground light. And some flowers. We are right about done. I don't understand. Where did these traders come from? Trader Inception. I'm just going to rough up the path a little bit to make it a little bit worn, just by adding some coarse dirt to the edges, just in a couple places. Not really a ton. It'll give it a distressed look. Like it's, you know, needs to be maintained a little bit, or the edges have dragged in some dirt from the grass. Alright, what are you guys doing here? Huh? Alright, now you're just in my way. Okay. Nothing happened. And through the magic of editing, the ridge is done. Let's go have a look. Very cool. Now that that's done, let's build a house. All right, for the foundation of the house, I wanted to use a mix of tough mossy cobblestone and cobblestone. I think the combination looks really good, and this will make it, it'll give it a really aged look, which I think is kind of cool. So I kind of blended out the moss to mossy cobblestone and then to just regular cobblestone. Cobblestone. I can't seem to aim my mouse at all. So that's... Oh my... What the... Alright, hey. You're stuck in my wall. Sir. 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 What are you... What are you doing? Oh, okay. Oh, what are you... You just ate. Get out of here. That's an obnoxious sheep. Yeah, fine. You stay in there. I look at this and I think that maybe there should be like a little path to the backyard right through here that can come out right down here to, I don't know, maybe a dock or something. Hey there. Hi, what are you doing? You fishing? That's okay. Bye. That might be something we do. So if we do like this here, you again. And that can sort of just kind of go down a couple steps. Not many, I guess only really 2, maybe 3. For this section in the back, that's going to be the tower. I decided to use kind of a contrasting scheme. So rather than the tough and cobblestone, I'm going to use stone brick, and mossy stone brick to give it the kind of the same sort of distressed and aged feel, but just to change up the color a little bit. And just like that, the foundation's done. And I added some support pillars for the walls. We're going to do those in just a second here. I am going to strip this spruce wood. I think that gives it a cleaner look. And then for the wall blocks, we're going to use mushroom stem. Which, by the way, if you can avoid using, probably avoid it. It's really obnoxious. You've got to have silk touch, and then you have to clear out the top of the mushroom before you can plant another one, which is just a pain in the butt. In our case, however, we're going to use the brown mushroom stem or brown mushroom block for our interior walls. And there we have it. The foundation and the walls are complete. Next step is throwing a roof on. Alright, I'm going to go with a dark oak roof, planks and logs, and I think I will go ahead and strip these logs. I'm going to use kinda 2 different styles of roofs here. So on this side will be I think it's called a half hitch, and this side here will be just a standard A-frame. So we'll give it a second, and then I'll show you what I've come up with. Yeah, I definitely got the names of the roof styles wrong there. Yeah, so on this side on the left, I've got the hip roof. Kind of step back so you can get a little bit of better view. And then on the right hand side, we've got the open gable. I'll just kind of move around the side here. Yeah, and I think that looks pretty good. Next up is that tower in the background. And there it is. I think that is looking really good. I'm going to swing around the side here. We'll walk through over here by our little ridge that we made. Take a look from the other side. Yeah, I think this came out really good. You're going to have to give me your thoughts in the comments below. Just let me know what you think. Let me know if you think there's anything I could do better or different. Yeah, overall, I think this is looking pretty spectacular. Now, we do have a lot of detailing to do. I've got to get this video out to you guys, so that's going to hold off until next episode. And then we'll do some details on the exterior, make it a whole lot prettier and fancy it up. And I haven't really touched the interior yet. We do have a floor and a ceiling, but I think this is going to change. I don't think I'm the biggest fan of that. And then upstairs, see, here's our brown mushroom walls. I think it looks really, really nice. I think that's a great use for those brown mushrooms. But that's it. We've got a ton of work left to do on this place. But again, that's going to be for next episode. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like and subscribe to the channel for more great content. Thanks for watching.